Hi, it's Nancy Yearout, and this is week 5 on how to use the universal energy to change your life. And first of all, let me just thank everybody who has been so supportive and have been watching my videos and have actually been using this stuff. So that's pretty cool. And if you know somebody that this will help, a friend or a family member, please share it with them. That's the best thing you can do to help somebody else. Anyway, today we are going to talk about water. Water and energy, the energy of water. And water is a big thing for me personally, just because I always feel more comfortable by water. And, you know, as I started to research about the energy of water and the energy that water holds and what it does, what effect it has on us as humans, I started to realize, well, we're made up of 50 to 75% of water. So that's probably why we're all so attracted to it and why we all feel so comfortable when we're in front of water. Healing comes in many different forms. My goal is to try to heal people's energy fields, because I feel like when you're healing the energy fields, whether it be with water or whether we're using essential oils or whether you're using salt, or there's so many different ways to clean the energy fields and keep yourself balanced. There's so many different avenues that we can take. And there's so many people out there, people who are healers themselves, who are not getting cleared. So my whole goal is to help people in whatever way they feel comfortable, and making their energy fields, making your chakras balanced, which in turn makes your body and your soul and your mind and everything helps make all of that balanced. So it's kind of all goes hand in hand. Anyway, let's get to water. So as I said, we're made up of water. Now, one of the oldest findings of therapeutic water is the Dead Sea. I'm going to read you a little bit about the Dead Sea out of my book, Wake Up, the Universe is Speaking to You. And I try to give you a little tidbit, from each chapter. And I write about the Dead Sea and the sea salt. And it has the capacity, when people go there, they flock there actually, to rehabilitate anything like physiologically. So and it's actually one of the lowest spots on the earth, which is interesting. The Dead Sea is nearly 10 times more salty than the world's oceans. Now check this out. It contains 340 grams of salt per liter of water. So that's amazing salt content. And what happens is people go there and they sit in it because it's so therapeutic, just like sitting in a jacuzzi, but I guess getting maybe 10 times the effect. I would love to go to the Dead Sea. And then the mud that's on the shoreline, they put it on their bodies, just like if you'd go and have a wrap or something done in an exclusive spa, but in this case, you'd be at the Dead Sea. And that's like the real McCoy, which is so interesting, Here, God gave us the Dead Sea as a therapeutic way to help our bodies. And I also believe it helps your mind and your spirit. And then he gave us the cool wrap that was free too, which now, you go and you pay a lot of money for that stuff. Anyway, so I think it goes back to biblical times. Now, there's a guy, and I'm not going to get too crazy about this. His name was Masuru Emoto, Mr. Emoto, and he studied the energy of water. And he figured out a lot of cool things. He figured out, I'll just read you one part of this. His experiments consisted of exposing water in glasses to various words, music, and pictures. He then froze the water and examined the crystals with microscopic photography. He claimed that the water that was exposed to positive speech and positive thought would result in beautiful form crystals, and that negative intentions produced ugly crystals. Wow, that sure shores up what I've been saying this whole time, huh? That positive speech and good thoughts and all this good stuff brings good and bad brings bad. Pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, my biggest thing about water, I've been to a lot of hot springs in New Mexico. Many of you may have been to hot springs, where you go and you sit into the baths, and it's very therapeutic. It comes, the water comes up from the ground, and you can actually sit outside if you want, or they have bathtubs that you can sit in. But bottom line is, the minerals and the water itself really do wonders for your body. I am fortunate enough that we have a jacuzzi. I actually sit in it pretty much every day. I can tell you that as you get older, your joints and muscles start to ache, and it really does help. It also helps people sleep because it makes you tired. It relaxes you in such a way. A lot of people use it as a stress reliever. And that's one of the biggest things you could do, is to relieve stress in your life. And if you can sit in the jacuzzi, whether you belong to a gym, and you can sit in that jacuzzi there at the gym after your workout for 10 or 15 minutes, whether you can afford to have one, which would be wonderful because they are so therapeutic. If not, go sit in the bathtub. I mean, taking a hot bath and just putting in salt, and you can put in some minerals, can be amazingly therapeutic for the body. One more thing that I want to mention is that the minerals in these baths do get rid of a lot of the toxins that are in your body, which do make your chakras dirty. So it's kind of a cleaning outside as well as inside. So anyway, that's my energy tip for today, to teach you that water does have energy, and use it, because that's what it was put here for us to do, to use. All right, if this video has helped you, I am thrilled. If you know somebody that it will help, please share it with them. Come to my website, visit me, spiritualadvisornancy.com, and I'm doing tarot readings now. I actually have some time to do some tarot cards, so that's been fun. And you can sign up on my website, again, spiritualadvisornancy.com. Thanks. Have a wonderful Monday, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. God bless.